Hello everyone, Kaylee here. This is an actual screenshot, pun intended, from last year when I was creating multiple renderings that I needed to be at the exact same angle and sort of 0 point within CET in Photolab. I used Scotch tape to mark out those points and I matched up my typicals to those vertices. But now, thanks to the new 2D camera in the new release 13.0, I no longer have to do that. I can kind of go about it a different way. So within CET, I have three typicals set up here, and I'm just going to jump into Photolab. And in Photolab, you can see I've kind of already got my space sort of set up here. But what I want to do is I want to jump into the edit mode or the 2D section. So up in the top right-hand corner of your Photolabs, I'm going to click on the 2D button. And you'll notice now we have this camera within our 2D space, and I can move that camera around. And as I do, you can notice my 3Ds kind of jiggling around there. But I'm going to use this in conjunction with the also the clipping tool. So up in the visibility section, they have you can add what you want to see in your space. So I'm just going to grab that and I'm just going to make a box around my typical. And if you want, you can come in here and kind of clean it up so it's just on the edge of your typical there. And in the 3D section, I'm going to use just my mouse. I'm going to zoom in a little bit and get it just where I like it. You can make more adjustments using the clipping or perspective toggles or elevation. And you can always just double click in here if you find that it's challenging to get them exactly where you like. Let's just say, I don't know, we'll add another inch. We'll say 56 inches. You can adjust that there and get just how you like it. Let's double check it in 3D. That looks pretty good. Go back to my 2D space. Once you have it exactly how you want to see it, I'm going to take that stage there and I'm just going to stretch the node to the center of my camera. So that kind of gives me a base point to be able to copy this to the other typicals with the same exact angle and look. And so I'm just going to zoom out there. Happy days. Once you're ready and you're happy with that, then you can just hit the new thumbnail down on the bottom left-hand corner. And in this one, I'm going to grab those two items, so my stage and my camera, and I'm just going to move them over to the next typical. So you're just going to line it up there. And I find you have to actually click on the camera for it to get that angle. But there we go. We've got the next typical. Happy days. Good job. Let's move on to the next one. We'll say new. And we'll do the same thing. Control, hold to select both those items. And we're just going to move it over to the next typical. There we go. There we go. Looks good. Again, click on that camera, it'll zoom in. And now we have, let's go into our 3D and we have this one here. I can click on all three typicals and they all have the same angle and the same view. So hope you enjoyed that tip. Thanks for watching. And as always, have fun creating.